Good evening. If you're just joining us, the infamous chocolate maker Mr. Willy Wonka is being brought to court on 4 separate accounts of child endangerment, as well as 500 cases of cavities due to oversugared candy. There he is. Mr. Wonka! Mr. Wonka! Out of my way! Mr. Wonka, do you have any comments?
A tense view is really gross. Tense view I hate the most.
If you have any idea how much damage
Order! Can I please have some kind of order? This is a pre-trial meeting! I need order! Now, would the prosecution please present its case?
We're simply saying that as a continuant object, Mr. Wonka is whole in the present. Therefore, he is liable for the actions that he himself has brought about.
Mr. Wonka, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Well, as I've said many times, I am not a continuant object. That would be just weird.
Then what exactly do you classify yourself as?
Perduring object, of course. I am made up of temporal slices already placed on the timeline. I am never wholly present at one time, and therefore cannot be responsible for these actions.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
My lawyers will demonstrate.
Oompa loompa dabble-dee-dime. This is the tenseless theory of time. Oompa loompa dabble-dee-dice. Poor Mr. Wonka, he had no choice. Perduring objects you've got to forgive. Predestination's the life that they live. All points in time are equally real. B-series thinking is ideal. A series can go to hell. Oompa loompa dabble-dee-dime. He's ever present all at one time. If I were you, I would think twice. Why would you convict a temporal slice? Temporal slice.
I think we've seen enough here.
Where are we? It's like we've gone to hell or something.
Shh! Pay attention!
What are you doing here?
Obi-Wan told me horrible things. That you believe in the B-series and you think the future's predestined.
Obi-Wan is using tense theory propaganda to turn you against me. We both know all things can be explained with reference only to the B-series.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You must know that the very meaning we place on events changes drastically as to what tense it has.
She's right, Anakin.
Liars!
Let her go, Anakin.
Ow! Have a little respect. I'm only carrying your babies, for God's sake.
Anakin, certainly you agree that emotions can only be explained in reference to the A-series.
I swear you're wrong, my master. I shall rule all of time with my new theory.
Your new theory?
It's the only way, my master.
Your theory will fail, Anakin.
You will try.
Enduring substances are required to have different emotional relations to an event at varying times.
I don't understand you, my master.
Well, let's take a time out and I'll tell you. Often with the passage of time, we emotionally respond differently to the same event. For instance, when Star Wars Episode 1 first came out, I thought it was so awful that I cried for weeks. Of course, with the passage of time, these feelings subsided into those of contentment.
I didn't think it was that bad.
That's because you weren't in it.
Good point.
It takes a temporal object, one that is whole at all times, to form different emotional relations to an event at varying times. Tenseless theory can't explain an emotion like relief. Relief requires the same event to have traveled from the present to the past. It takes a continuant object, which would be wholly present at both of these times, to convey the concept of relief. And these are things that can only be explained in the tense view of time.
No! The tense view is subjective!
It's only subjective because we don't have the ability to perceive all events at all times.
Well, from my point of view, the tense view is evil.
It's over, Anakin. I have the philosophical high ground.
No!
You were the chosen one! You were supposed to prove the objectiveness of the A-series, not attempt to destroy it! Enlighten the world with tense philosophy, not leave it in tenseless darkness!
I hate you!
That also can only be explained in reference to the A-series.
Lord Vader, rise. Lord Vader, can you hear me?
Yes, Emperor McTaggart.
Come, Lord Vader, we have much work to do.
What of the tenseless theory, my master? Is it all right?
I'm sorry, Vader, but it seems with reference to human emotions, the tense theory of time is objectively real.
No, it can't be. I've read McTaggart. I've watched Descartes.
Well, boys, I certainly hope now you can see that time is intrinsically tensed.
We sure do, Rufus. I think we're ready for that class presentation.
Good.
I would like to congratulate all of you for working so hard on today's presentations. Though it seems some of you, Bill and Ted, will not be graduating this spring, I would like to just say that...
Hello, Stetson University. Ted and I would like to present the argument for the tense view of time in its 2006 World Tour!
Two theories differing slightly, which one's the right one? How do you figure the best view of time? McTaggart, he theorized, he pondered and wondered deeply. How do you figure the best view of time? Could it be A? Could it be B? How can we see which is the one? Theories of time. Theories of time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is McTaggart. And now, would you please put your hands together for my angels?
Classifications of past, present, and future are subjective.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not only earlier and later indicators are objective.
You go, girl. Tell them how it is.
McTaggart knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to the A-series is the way we figure it out.
Great job, angels. I'll see you later.
Although, of course, we must admit
that tenseless view's a piece of
because he is whole at one time, it's clear that Wonka did the crime.
The future isn't real, it's true. It's brought about by what you do.
The present's realness will prevail.
So Wonka's gonna rot in jail. So Wonka's gonna rot in jail.
Emotion, feeling emotion, gives me the notion, tells you exist. I see everything clearly, tenseless severely, wouldn't be missed.
That's our report. We learned a thing or two. Don't ever listen to the tensest view. We had a total blast. Your mom is totally fine. And remember, the tense view is the only view of time.
The tense view